EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, February 16th and 17th, 2019. We have a system off to our south today. This was talked about in the last couple of videos. It should remain largely to the south, and actually not even concerned about it scraping Delaware, southern Delaware on the way out. I think this stays far enough south and weak enough that it does not affect that region. We will have some more clouds this morning, more clouds than sun this morning for our southern areas, because of that system being in close proximity, but that will move through fairly quickly, and then those morning clouds will start to decrease as we get throughout the day. But further north, we should just be partly cloudy today for the most part. Again, maybe just a few clouds early on, but not too bad, and then turning partly cloudy. Will be colder today much colder than it was yesterday. We were very mild yesterday ahead of that cold front until it finally moved through last evening, but the temperatures today will be in the upper 30s to low 40s across the region, so not too bad of a day Saturday, and then once we get into Saturday night, we turn mostly clear. Now, Sunday is going to be interesting. We're going to have partly cloudy skies to start, and then we expect an increase in clouds in the afternoon. We have this system coming in from the west, and this is going to produce some light accumulating snow across our region. This will require a map today, and we already had a kind of a preliminary map we put in our premium form and send advanced alerts, preliminary alerts out to our My Pocket Meteorologist subscribers for this system. But it does look like this has been modeled pretty much the same way over the past couple of days, that the system will come in during the evening on Sunday and go through the overnight period. So most of your day on Sunday is dry, just an increase in clouds. And then as we get toward the evening and the overnight, we have the opportunity for some snow showers. Now, that's mainly going to be, the dividing line of that is going to be along and north of I-78, and so that runs right about here like this. So that's where you're seeing that snow up here in I-78 kind of runs right through, I see maybe just north of Harrisburg, and then going into the Lehigh Valley and into central New Jersey and eventually up into New York City. So I do think there's going to be some minor accumulations up above that line there, above that dividing line of I-78, generally 1 to 3 inches. There could be some areas out in here, north central Pennsylvania, and western parts of northeast PA that could actually be maybe slightly locally higher than 3, but I mean, we're talking about 4. We're not talking about a whole lot here. There's not a lot of precipitation with this as a whole, but then further south, we're going to have some mixing just south of 78. We might have some rain mixed in there that might hold it down a little bit, make it more like 1 to 2 instead of 1 to 3, so, something like that, or coating to 1 inch type stuff is up for you go even further south. And then just light rain as you get closer to the Pennsylvania-Maryland border, Philadelphia, and then southern New Jersey and Delaware, expecting just light rain out of this for the most part. Could be some wet flakes mixed in, but not a big deal. And this is going to be a quick mover in and out, and it should move out of here late Sunday night. So by the time we get to Monday morning, we're really off with mostly cloudy skies here on Monday, it looks like, but precipitation free. And then Tuesday should start off partly cloudy. We might have an increase in clouds late in the day. We have this big system down to our south. Now, this has also been modeled differently depending on what you look at, and the models are still kind of switching around here with this one. But I do think the general idea that we discussed in the previous videos here of starting off as snow on Wednesday morning, is still on track. Starting off with snow across the region, very similar in a lot of ways to that system we had last Monday night, Tuesday. Might not be the same exact impacts with all that sleet and all that other nonsense that was going on there. But the same general idea where you have light snow to start, then you have this wintry mix behind it coming in, and then that moves through. As we get into Wednesday night, you have a wintry mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain. Could be holding on to some areas, the same areas last time, basically, that held on to that icing longer. Could be dealing with that again. And then it does show a change, the GFS anyway, does show a change to light rain at the very end. I'm a little skeptical of that because the temperatures are marginal enough here and they sometimes underestimate the amount of cold air that will be at the surface. So we're going to watch this very closely. Not sure exactly how this is going to evolve yet, if it goes exactly this way that the GFS shows here or not. The European model came in today with a very large hit of mainly snow, a big thump of snow on the front end that ended up being close to double digits in some places. So I don't think we're going to go there yet. I don't think that's correct, but I think you're going to have a compromise as we get into early next week. We'll start issuing maps for that once we get past this system here over the weekend. Again, we do have a first call that we expect to go out, or a call map, I should say, should go out on the weather alerts page probably late this morning. We just want to be able to send all the alerts out to our clients that have paid for that information. To get all that information out first, we'll get out to the public as soon as we can, so probably as late as early afternoon for that snow map to come out for our call for that system on Sunday night. And if we have any updates to it Sunday, we will do that. Going forward from this point, the system moves away on Thursday morning. Could it be a leftover shower? It could be a rain or snow shower, rain, sleet, freezing rain, snow shower type thing early Tuesday morning. Again, that's still part of that iffy part, where how long does this last? How long does the cold air last with this system here that's coming in on Wednesday? So Thursday does look like it's going to improve later in the day, and then we might even have another system to deal with as we get past to the end of the week. This is getting into next Friday. This is Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and it's showing another system that could bring some wintry weather. This is the 22nd. So pretty active stuff going on here. Not exactly sure if this is going to evolve this way either. I want to take one at a time, but there are 3 different systems here just within this next week that we have to keep a close eye on, and all may have a wintry side to them. So just keep following our social media on Saturday and Sunday over the weekend, and we'll give you the updates. Certainly on this, the first system we're talking about coming in to giving us that snow on Sunday night, and see exactly what we're dealing with in terms of areas and how much, and see if this shifts at all. And then once we get into Monday, we'll start working on that Wednesday system behind it, and the one behind that possibly toward the end of next week. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for the weekend, February 16th and 17th, 2019. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.